Today is 9/11/2024, and as I look outside my window in New Jersey, it's a beautiful day, skies are clear, sun is shining. And 23 years back on 9/11/2001, it was a very similar day, it was a beautiful day. But unfortunately, thousands of lives were lost that day. But at the same time, thousands of lives were saved. And I'm going to today share a story of one of the heroes amongst many who saved thousands of lives. A man named Ben Sliney on 9/11/2001 got out of his home and to go to work with a lot of excitement because it was his first day in a new job as he was taking over as the National Operations Manager for the Command Center for Air Traffic Control in Virginia. As he was about to open the door, he looked up at the sky and he said, "Wow, what a beautiful day. Skies are clear, weather is fantastic, no wind. There cannot be a better day than this to start my job." He was going to be the newly appointed head of FAA, the Federal Aviation Authority, which has close to 14,000-15,000 air traffic controllers who help guide pilots to land safely, coordinate with ground staff, and ensure that all of us, millions of passengers, are safe every day. And less he knew what he was waiting for him. 8:30 a.m. is when he was going to start his first meeting on the day one of his job. And right then, a member of the command center came rushing in to tell him that the American Airlines 11 has been hijacked. And in a few minutes later, he was told somebody has been stabbed. And the thing started to unfold. And he was in the command center trying to figure all this out. By then, AA-11 had already been crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center. And as they was trying to figure out and talking to folks in New York and DC, etc., like millions of others, all of us who saw, he also saw the live footage of the second aircraft, UA-175, hitting the second tower. And that's when he took a decision as a leader. He ordered a ground stop. A ground stop is an order that was always available but never had to be used before in the history of the United States. There was no precedence of something like this. And what it meant is that it's an order to ground all the planes that are flying in the sky and also to basically stop any plane from taking off. But it was not that easy. It needed a lot of collaboration and coordination. So he told his leaders, this is the time to step up. We need to leverage the trust, the relationships that we have built over years to collaborate and communicate. That's what the air traffic controllers did. They leveraged the relationships they have built over years with the pilots, with other colleagues to ensure that within 2 hours, about 5,000 aircrafts were either safely landed or ensured that they don't take off, saving so many more lives. What's the point of the story? It was a leadership decision he took. In fact, there was a moment when he thought, do I even have the authority? Do I have the power to do this? Perhaps he didn't. But then it was very gray, and such a precedence was not there. Nothing like this had happened. So he took the decision. So as a leader, sometimes in the moment of crisis, you got to call the shots and not worry about the bureaucracy or what can happen. Always think when you're making the decision, the impact it can have on people around you, your employees, your teams, or your customers, because that's more important. That's exactly what Ben Sliney did. Now, I'm not sure if you have had such a situation. I think what Ben went through is not really comparable because the magnitude of the situation and the crisis was huge. But if you had a day one in a new country or in a new job or something that happened, please do share on how you managed that situation. Now, Ben was one of the heroes. There were several other heroes that day and later on. Doctors, firefighters, policemen, volunteers, and just common New Yorkers who stepped up to really support everyone around them. So, if you're a leader, you have to make decisions and always think of how it's going to impact everyone else. And don't worry too much about the bureaucracy. Sometimes you can't wait to ask for permission. You will have to ask for a pardon if at all needed. That's the point of this story. And again, once again, Lord, I pay my tribute to all the lives that were lost on September 11, 2001, and also a salute to all the folks, heroes, who stepped up and saved many more lives. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and have a good time. Thank you.